What's up, Internet World? We're the News 19 Nerds. I'm Leroy.
I had something I was going to say, but I realized you had this on, and I realized, well, how it
I mean,
makes
we
sense.
all look like Sub-Zero and Scorpion right
At
now.
this point, you're right. I'm Michael. Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what we all going for?
We all kind of have, that we all have a Scorpion and a Sub-Zero vibe,
I mean,
for sure.
when you go outside and somebody has a hoodie on and they look like this, all I want to say is, get over here.
You're not wrong.
I'm like, I'm actually mad at the people who don't want to wear a mask, because I'm like, I get to look like a Cobra Commander. I get to look like a Cobra Trooper. I can look like Sub-Zero, Scorpion.
I mean,
I got
you could be Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden, kind of, maybe. If you had
Oh
a
yeah.
hood on, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, I'm like, I don't have any hair. I can wear a hood.
Yeah.
I can wear a mask. I'm like, oh yeah, COVID is great.
COVID is great. If you take away anything from this video, you heard what he said.
Because you get to dress up.
You get to dress
I have
up.
yet to wear any of my
Cosplay every day.
Pretty much. I've yet to wear my Black Panther helmet out.
Mm-hmm.
I have worn the Star Wars helmet around the house with a mask on when people have come over.
Did you take it home, or is it still here?
Yeah, I took that thing home. I watched that thing every time the Mandalorian came on, I had the helmet on.
Okay.
Or the helmet was close to me. One time the baby got up and I put the helmet on him. And we watched it together.
I don't know if that's abuse to your son or not. I don't know.
He didn't seem to mind.
I don't think he had. I feel like there was no consent given for that child.
I mean, he was alright.
Okay.
He didn't mind when I put him on the Roomba, so.
All right. If you couldn't tell, this is a reaction trailer for Mortal Kombat 2021. We're getting a new Mortal Kombat movie.
The first Mortal Kombat movie.
Don't do that, because I will defend to the death. I'm pretty sure it's 1995. Mortal Kombat movie was fun. I think it's a fun movie.
It was something.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation, not so much. They tried to do too much.
And they had a cartoon.
They did have a cartoon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was fun too. On USA, at least.
I wouldn't call it fun.
I thought it was all right. The
cartoon?
Fun. I thought it was okay.
Yeah. Cutscenes were better in the game than that cartoon.
And we could talk about that before we see this. I will say, it's always weird whenever a fighting game has a story because they're always so ludicrous. You just want to see person A beat up person B. Who cares what the backstory is?
Nah, I actually like the backstory a little bit.
Okay, fair enough.
Because Tekken's backstory is amazing.
I don't want people to come after me, so I'll just remain silent.
In other words, Tekken's backstory is amazing.
Wild.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it is a soap opera.
It literally is one of, like, if you had to rank the backstories of fighting games, Tekken and Injustice might be the two wildest in the sense of what?
Superman goes ham on a bunch of people.
I mean, when Superman rips out the Joker's heart and Batman was like, "You can do that?"
Yeah, Superman goes ham in the Injustice video game.
So I'm all excited for this. Well, I mean, we'll see. I don't know yet.
So, give me some of your backstory on Mortal Kombat, the games and the movies and all that stuff.
I was never really a big Mortal Kombat person in the beginning.
Okay.
I played it a little bit, and I was like, I was more of a Street Fighter person.
Yeah, and I mean, I felt like it was either a camp, you're either Mortal Kombat camp or a Street Fighter.
And that's also because I couldn't pull off the fatalities because I sucked at it.
Sure.
So, for some reason, Street Fighter was easier, and it had nothing to do with the fatalities. I just thought that was just cheesy. And as the game got more mature and got better graphics, I was like, oh, wow, this is amazing. And then they threw in Spawn, and I was like...
Yes. In terms of guest characters, Mortal Kombat probably is at the top list for guest characters. Oh, yeah. Just bringing in anybody. Kratos, Freddy Krueger, Jason, Predator, Xenomorph.
I want like the next one. I want Judge Dredd. I know they won't bring in Marvel characters, but I would really like to see like a Wolverine. Like to me that would be cool. Yeah. Like a Wolverine fatality where he's like and just rips people up. I mean like that's kind of what I loved about Mortal Kombat and the fact those characters fit in that universe.
For me, I would definitely say I was probably, in terms of the video game, I was more of a Street Fighter fan than Mortal Kombat because I always thought, and I guess because they use digitized actors, the character movement seemed stiff to me for Mortal Kombat games. And I felt that way until maybe like Mortal Kombat 9.
Because remember, Mortal Kombat and Pit Fighter looked the same.
Yeah. Like those original Mortal Kombat games for sure. And then they upped the graphics, starting with Mortal Kombat 9 all the way through 11. It looks incredible now. The storyline is a lot of fun. Playing through the storyline is great. I am really happy about this movie because I like I said, I like the first one. I'm I'm a little hesitant because it's rated R, and I want fatalities, but I don't want them to be too graphic. I don't know, that sounds crazy. It's just that
as long as they're not like hostile.
That's what I'm afraid of.
But I'm kind of like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You want it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I see somebody get ripped in half, a la, like, I'm not a real big horror fan, but I'm gonna tell you right now, when I watch Aliens, Terminator, and when you see people like when the Queen ripped Bishop in half and did like that,
Yeah.
I kind of want to see that in Mortal Kombat.
The thing I like about the fatalities in Mortal Kombat is they are over the top, but they're so over the top that they're cartoony.
Yeah.
So that kind of disassociates it for me. So it's not like so graphic. And we'll see what this is. Part of this got spoiled for me because I haven't seen it, but I know something's going to happen in it.
I don't know anything, so
Okay.
I've stayed off the internet.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's do this in 3, 2. Mortal Kombat! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Did I hit play?
You did.
Oh, okay.
It's just letting you know it's Red Man.
First learned about this 7 years ago. On a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive. When we got there, it tore through our unit in seconds. The target has superhuman abilities.
Okay.
It had the same marking you do, Cole.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
It's not a birthmark, Cole. It means you've been chosen.
Throughout history, different cultures all over the world reference a great tournament of champions. That dragon marking? I think it's an invitation.
Yes!
To fight for something known.
Let's go, Scorpion. Oh, God!
As Mortal Kombat.
These are your
Oh, wow.
I'm Sonya. That's Kano.
I'm Liu Kang. Name's Jax.
You got your ass kicked.
The fate of Earth is in our hands.
No matter how many of my people you put in the ground,
Is that Melina?
kill them.
Is that Goro?
Yes!
Goro's in this?
I am Sub-Zero.
This is the fight we've all been waiting on.
Get over here!
Yes!
Wow.
Kano wins. You fucking beauty.
HBO Max. I
Yo!
salute you. Holy cow.
Hey, I'm gonna start some hate right now. For everybody who didn't like how we reacted to Justice League, make a trailer like that, we'll react more.
Whoa.
All I'm saying is, this thing just had stuff popping off all over the place.
I don't know what I just saw.
That was the right kind of gore that I wanted for the movie. That's fine. It's not too extreme. It's wild. So the thing that I read, it was on Polygon. It was saying Jax got dismembered. So yeah, his arms come off. We get the steel arms. That's the metal arms. That's fine.
You got your ass kicked. As big as you are.
That was really.
That's what I
cool.
love. I love seeing when big dudes like that get.
Yeah. So I'm excited because the guy that's playing Sub-Zero, and I don't know how you pronounce his last name, Joe Taslim or Taslim.
Yep. Taslim.
He's in a show I'm watching right now on HBO Max, Warrior.
Yeah.
Really good in that.
That's Bruce Lee's story.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying
Bruce
him
Lee
in
created
that.
that story.
He was in The Raid. He was in the
Yep.
Fast and Furious 6 or one of them. He was in a movie that you really like.
He whipped Tyrese's ass.
Yes. So you like the fact that he's just beating a black man, apparently.
I just like that he beats up everybody.
Okay, fair enough.
Race don't matter.
Okay, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get these hands.
Okay,
These hands are ready to eat for everybody.
He was in a movie that I tried to watch, but it was too graphic for me. Was
The night.
The Night Comes for You, or what is it? Is that what it's called? I couldn't get through it because it was too much. Like it was overload. The choreography, I loved it. I just couldn't get to the whole story. But Joe Taslim is awesome.
Let me tell you right now, that might be one of my favorite martial art movies of all time. Like that just,
The stuff I saw was good.
whew.
And everybody's on the top of the game. I love the fact that Ludi Lin is in this. He was the Black Ranger in Power Rangers. He was in some other stuff, but that don't matter. He was the Black Ranger in Power Rangers. That's why that matters.
I'm happy that my boy Hiroyuki Sanada is playing Scorpion. Hanzo
Hasashi? Yeah, Hanzo Hasashi,
So I've always been a fan of his. A lot of people didn't discover him until The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. But he's been a great actor.
He was in Avengers, right?
Well, he was the.
I mean, a very small role, but Roman took him out.
We don't count that.
I'm just saying for other people, if you might have seen him. That don't count?
No.
Okay.
He was in Helix.
Okay.
He was in remember Westworld.
Yeah.
He was in Shogun Land. So he's been a very big, I want to say, very big Japanese character actor in some of their movies.
I'm trying to go through these
But
people.
He was, when I saw him sign up for this movie, I know a lot of people were like, when I saw him, Joe Taslim, when I saw they signed up, and Louis Tan, I don't remember him, but
I've seen that guy before.
Yeah, but those two were the ones where I was like, okay, they're serious about this movie.
Josh Lawson is in it. I know him from, he was in the first few episodes of Superstore as a pharmacist.
Yeah.
But
that's him?
Yeah, that's the same guy.
Hold on. That's the dude, because no way.
That dude is ripped.
No way.
He doesn't look like him, yeah, he's ripped. But
the guy who plays Kano?
Yes.
That's him?
Yes, but I also know him from
He's
House of Lies.
Yes. No way.
Yes.
No way.
Okay, fine.
Because
Yeah, he's jacked.
He always plays a nerdy, like, Weasley dude. Matter of fact, he was originally cast in that show with Cedric the Entertainer that, on CBS,
The Neighbors?
Neighborhood. The Neighbors. He was originally...
he was going to be the Max
He was,
character?
yeah.
Oh.
And then they did, for some reason, they didn't like it in the pilot, and they switched him out.
Okay. But yeah, that's the same dude.
No way.
Okay, look it up.
I'm looking at it now, and I'm like, no way.
Mashad Brooks, I know him from Supergirl. I know him from using other stuff, but I know he was in Supergirl.
Wasn't he in Heroes?
Was he in Heroes? I don't know. I want to say he was also in a Tyler Perry movie.
Oh, if you black, you in a Tyler Perry.
Probably so.
We've probably been in Tyler Perry movies. Didn't even realize it.
Yeah. Chin Han is in this. He's playing Shang Tsung. I would like it, and this movie seems like it's probably a little more serious than the 95 movie was, which is fine.
You think?
It's fine, I get it. But I would like it if somehow some of those people were able to come back.
Oh, I need Christopher Lambert to come back.
I would like him to come back with his accent as Raiden.
I need him to come back
yeah.
so I know he's still alive. When was the last
Christopher Lambert, or however you say his last
Yeah,
name?
when was the last time? I mean, the original Highlander. I need him to come back to make sure, like, he's still good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Him and Val Kilmer, are they okay?
I didn't see a Johnny Cage, which is fine.
A lot of people have been complaining about that.
I just like the character of Johnny Cage overall because he's just a doofus, and he's been really great in the new storylines for Mortal Kombat 11 and 10 and all that stuff. It looked like the fight between Scorpion. Chat, let us know which Sub-Zero is this, because there are so many different Sub-Zeros. Let us know. There's, according to IMDb, it's saying Bihan Sub-Zero. I don't know if that's the right one or not. The fight between Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
That's the only one I'm looking forward to.
It was so cool, and he made an ice wall.
Out of his blood.
Yes, and it almost looked like...
He made an ice dagger out of his blood, but he made an ice wall. Yeah.
And he threw him through it. And it kind of looked like the
Scorpion got his
the
ass kicked.
fatal blow. It's either a fatal blow or a throw that's in Mortal Kombat 11. The people who really know the game let me know, but it would be cool to see, beyond just the fatalities, to see some of the moves from the games into the movie.
Now, the interesting thing that I like, we're told the story through certain characters like Sonya Blade, Jax, which I find...
It's going to be through this Cole guy, I think.
Yeah, and so what I find interesting is like how many of them make it and are cannon fodder.
I don't think they're killing.
Because this is the reason.
That'd be interesting.
Because the idea, I think, for a lot of these movies where like you have, because you always have like, yeah, we're gonna be a team and we're gonna go, and then something happens, and then we got our ass kicked, and my arms got ripped off, and you're like, we're gonna go back and do it again, and it's like, oh, that was the warm up.
Yeah.
Like, that was the opening act. These are the headliners. Like, you didn't face.
Right. You didn't face the real people.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
didn't face the main boss.
You didn't face Goro. You didn't, like, you just got a taste of Sub-Zero.
Right. And it's interesting because as the storyline goes on, I think in the latest Mortal Kombat story, both Sub-Zero and Scorpion realized they were kind of tricked. Yeah, they were pawns by Quan Chi and Shang Tsung and Shinnok, and they become friends and they're allies on the good. I wonder how far we're going to get into that storyline.
See, I kind of hope that it's what I'm hoping in this movie is because I want a sequel. I'm kind of hoping that it's one of those things where like they're bad guys, and then as the movie goes on, they kind of realize it, but they're still bad guys, and like they do like one little thing to help, and then they just disappear.
And that's the end of the first movie.
And then and you come back and you're like, whose side are they on?
Yeah, I like that.
And it's almost kind of like the whole, like the Terminator. In the first one he was bad. The second one he's, it all subs. But I kind of like the idea of like the two of them playing by their own rules, and you have clear good guys, clear bad guys, and then you have wild cards.
Yeah.
Kind of like Charlie Day. You never know where.
As soon as you said wild card, this idiot's going to talk about it. I knew it.
I mean, I'm gonna find any way to get in. It's Always Sunny in Charlie Day.
I respect that. One thing that is, I wonder how they're going to get around it. Mortal Kombat over any other game, it's always weird because you have the finishing move, right? So it's always like you have that narrative dissonance of the character's dead because you killed him, but you fight him again.
Yeah.
Most other fighting games, you beat him and it's over, you don't kill him. So I wonder who's going to be cannon fodder in this. Like in my mind, I feel like everybody that's been named is probably going to survive. Just because I don't know how you kill them and then you don't use them again.
Well, see that's
unless you're doing like zombie Liu Kang from the games or something.
I mean, you might be able to pull that
zombie Liu Kang, zombie Katana, zombie Kung Lao.
It would be interesting to see how they.
Revenant Liu Kang. I think not zombie.
It's going to be interesting to see how they're able to keep fan favorites and then keep the franchise, because I know they want this to be a franchise.
Yeah.
I know they want this story to keep going, and it has legs. If this is, I mean, the trailer looks great. Based on what we've seen right now, this trailer was dropped today.
Pretty sure Kano will turn bad.
It's already. Everybody was waiting on it. We've seen different uploads. Now, it's not a Marvel trailer where it's like, at millions right now. It's already 250,000 people have seen it by the time we
Warner
watch
Brothers
this.
just to see what theirs is, because this is HBO Max.
This is HBO Max.
I wonder what the Warner Brothers link of it is, how many they've seen of it.
And
yeah, I'm excited, man. This is how you get people excited. For people who aren't fans, and friend of the show and fellow News 19 nerd, always, Lauren Thomas said she was excited for it.
Oh, Avery was tweeting it or talking about it.
Okay, was he? Okay.
I think he was. I mean, I'm quite sure. I saw him post something.
Do just Warner Brothers, not Warner Brothers Entertainment. Because I'm curious to see what their thoughts of it are. When we were in our little text chain, Lauren was excited about it. So yeah.
9 hours ago, official.
Almost 500,000 views.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's almost at 1 million just from the official.
Yeah.
The official outlets, and that's not even including IGN.
Yeah.
Had everybody's going to take this and put it on their channel. This is what not to beat a dead horse. This is where HBO Max is going to thrive. Yeah. Right now, it's only in America, or only in North America. When it goes to other countries, this day and date release, you don't have to leave your house. You can do a watch party with your friends.
Yeah.
I would still go see this in the movie theater if available. I would. Like, I'd go to a matinee before I come to work or something. Like, if I didn't have my son, or like on a weekend.
Take your child with you.
Nah, because I don't need him yelling and screaming like I'm yelling and screaming. So we're going to do that at home.
Like father, like son.
Yeah, we're going to do that at home.
Okay.
Because sometimes he gets lit, and I'm like, yes. And like my wife is kind of like, okay, I need you to use your inside screen. But I'm like, nah, let it rip. We just be in the store just wilding. So I would go to the movie theater to see it. But I mean, I can't right now. So I'm Disney Plus. your move.
Yeah, HBO Max is hitting with stuff. I haven't seen Judah and the Black Messiah yet. Or Judas and the Black Messiah.
I'm waiting to watch that on the weekend. I did watch Little Things. I mean, I'm going back right now watching Lovecraft Country. They have a new documentary, Woody Allen versus Mia Farrow, coming out. It's a documentary series.
Yeah.
So HBO Max is killing the game as far as wide variety of content. You know, you've got the Elmo show, and Disney Plus is not slouching either. But as far as blockbusters, I mean, this year you had Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah.
That's already buzz is already for award season. Then you've got right behind that Godzilla versus Kong. Then you've got Mortal Kombat. I mean, they've got
interesting. It's interesting to see how, and this, I'll say this quickly, but we can actually do another video about it. It's interesting to see how HBO Max is handling the streaming wars versus Disney Plus, because it seems like Disney Plus is really focused on bringing you these cool shows, and every once in a while having a big movie, and it kind of seems like it's almost flipped for HBO Max. Like they got these tentpole movies, and then they also give you the shows too. So
and honestly, that's kind of, but that's also because I think that's they're trying to coalesce the two brands, because HBO has always been known for their television shows. They always say it's not TV, it's HBO.
Yeah.
Whereas Warner Brothers has always been known for their franchises, their movies, their Harry Potters.
Sure.
DC, that branch of Warner Brothers, and trying to get it all under one roof.
Yeah.
And then to be known, that's the hard part, because when I say Warner Brothers or I say HBO Max, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Probably Game of Thrones for me.
So, but for everybody's going to be something different.
Yeah.
When I say Disney Plus, you're thinking Disney.
Yeah.
And then you also have Star Wars and Marvel, but you know that brand.
Yeah.
And that's right now the hard part that HBO Max is having. But with something like Mortal Kombat coming, you can say, I know for HBO Max, that's my destination for big, amazing, blockbustery type things.
Yeah.
I could honestly see like a movie we enjoyed, even though it made no damn sense. Six Underground. Six Underground, like when you think about it,
Yeah.
Six Underground would look like something that'd be on HBO Max. Bad Boys for Life, even though it's streaming on Showtime, that looks like something that would be a blockbuster on an HBO Max.
Sure.
And that's what it seems like they're trying to, now outside of all the other technical aspects of, we got to pay people differently because of contracts and unions, HBO Max is setting itself up this year to just be killing the game.
Yeah.
Because we still haven't seen a trailer for Suicide Squad.
Yeah, like a real full one or whatever. Yeah.
We hadn't seen a trailer for. We know the Batman comes out next year. We have only seen a teaser for that. We know that Black Adam is being worked on. We know that they're working on Aquaman 2. And that's just the DC side of it. We know that they're doing a Justice League Dark, Green Lantern. Everybody's positioned themselves, but HBO Max right now, if they can keep this going, it looks amazing.
Yeah. Let us know if you're excited for this movie. We're definitely excited. Let us know what characters you want in the movie that you maybe didn't see in the trailer, and also which characters you think will actually make it to the end of the movie.
Scorpion.
I mean, Scorpion and Sub-Zero, they're bitterest of rivals. Or how does Sean
Nemesis.
say it in 95 movie? I don't remember. You guys can look up the quote.
They're nemesis.
Nemesis. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe here. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, WOTX.com.
And Kroger.
And we're out.
I mean, if you see me,